How many taps do you have?
I have 7250.
7250. What's the name of your shack?
The Poor Guys.
The Poor Guys.
No. It's Millbrook Road Sugaring.
Holy cow!
So as the syrup fills up, the equipment goes outside. My tractor and everything I own sits outside now. It's not a good idea to store drums sitting up outside. Best to store them on their sides if you're storing them outside.
Looks beautiful, man.
This time of year, do some bubbling. On the 19th, it was coming in a pH of 6.7. By bubbling it, you can change it back to a 7+. Doesn't really work if you start out with a pH below 6. This year is pretty short. Short life to that, but like in a decent year with decent weather. Let's see. I don't know what year that was. No, it's 24. There's quite a bit of days where the bubbling worked. Just a weather thing. Some days, some years you make another pound of decent syrup, some years you make a barrel. It's just how it goes.
Oh wow. MES.
Yep. And everybody always stops and asks, "Are you boiling yet? Are you boiling yet? Are you boiling yet?" So I made a sign when the RO's running. I'm boiling.
I'm boiling.
Start this up. Getting the last of it.
We're videoing. Can you guys keep it down back there?
All right, we will. Hey, so Tyler, that Dave's kid, did 9 pounds.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, 1,200 taps. He made 976 gallons. Look at this.
I'm gonna count weight. I want a machine that looks like Tyler.
I want to make a road. Come on. Put another machine in.
Rebalance with the bubbling. In the tank.
Why don't you?
Hey, I'm out of here. We're headed to Burlington. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Congratulations on you guys too. I like walk into Scott. He's just done. He and Patty just finished. Gus had just shut off, and they're like, "See how it is that last day. You're ready to be done." Yeah, I stopped in there. I went down last.
I ordered these blanks from MES and then put them together myself.
Wow.
Just one pump running now because it's end of season, nothing's really coming in. I have a screen in there going up and down, so as it clogs, it fills up farther and further, and you can tell when it's clogged instead of your pump running non-stop and can't tell it's clogged.
Yep.
2 drives, the electric shutoffs. That's pretty much it for this.
Wow.
Nice and So I have some brook water coming down into the tank with pipes submerged in the water, and the reason for the tires and all the weight is just to hold the pipe down so it doesn't float. And when you compress air, you feel that pipe gets hot.
Oh,
You
that's just
don't want
pulling the air for your
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
see.
don't want to make hot sap, so the
Yep.
pipe cools it down. And after it runs through, you feel that one.
Oh, wow.
So you're cooling your sap
Yep.
and you're oxidizing it.
Wow.
So it doesn't look like much, but it's hard to spend a bunch of money. And like this year, it only worked for 1 barrel. The weather might be great next year for the end of season, and it might work for 2 weeks.
I see.
But so that's why it's like just kind of cobbled together with stuff that was laying around. Yes. So yeah, the bubbling deal works pretty well end of season. It's not a for everybody thing, for sure. Kind of
What's the theory behind it?
adding oxygen to the sap increases some of the bacteria growth and makes it darker and tastes better at the end of season. It's kind of a tool, I guess. Doesn't work for everybody, for everything. It's just a tool that works pretty much when the pH first starts to drop and you first start to smell
The
off smell in
Yep.
your sap. Right then, the bubbling will make that sap taste like some of the best dark syrup you made all year.
Okay. So right when they're starting to get that first batch of like that slightly off flavored
Yep.
metabolized syrup,
Yep.
you're saying add air to it.
Yep.
Nothing you can do.
Yep.
And is it too much? Is there thing is too much air, or is it just like?
No, it only take on so much.
Okay.
There's
Do you have a fan? How are you injecting the air into that back
I'm
there?
just using a cold air injection pump and cooling the air. And there's a thing is bubbling too long. Basically, I started out to figure it out with dissolved oxygen meters to make sure I was increasing the oxygen levels in the sap. And after doing it a little bit, figured out pretty much that the main thing is the pH meter that you probably already have if you have an RO. Once the sap gets below a pH coming in of 6, it's unsavable.
I see.
But that range from 6 to 7, or when the pH first starts to drop, it's on the bubble and really works.
Gotcha.
It's not like I said, you can't bring back everything, but you can bring back the slightly off flavor.
Yeah. Well, as bad as our seasons are in Michigan, that could mean a whole extra week of running, really.
Yeah.
For us.
Up here, I have kind of high elevation and get some years where we have 2 weeks of 50s and a freeze once a week, and just that's when it works well. When I hit 70, there's no bringing it back. But for that year that it's once a week freeze and slightly off flavored for 2 weeks straight, that's when it works well, and it's worth doing. This year it worked 1 day, 1 barrel, so
Oh man.
wasn't really a big help. But
Is it just PVC with holes drilled in it in the bottom of your tank, or?
yep, when I started out, I was using just a cold air injection from my pans. Once I would get the off flavored, I'd take the cold air injection out of my pan and put it in the tank, and uses all the same stuff, just with cooling the air down.
Wow.
So
That is really cool, man. Well, let's go in there and get fired up.
see.
That's a Clayton back in. The Clayton back in too?
Oh yep, MES pans.
Looks like the same top steam hood as it's on the steam evaporator.
Yeah, those things, I picked that up somewhere along the line.
His switch, you gotta go get his switch.
I gotta get the switch.
Get the switch.
Turn the switch.
Flip the switch.
If you have a gas, you go boom.
Are we full boil in like 3-4 minutes or?
It'll take an hour.
So when you
Is this a 6x16?
6x15.
15?
Yeah, I built the arch myself, but bought some paints for it. As I was saying with the releasers, I don't mind doing the little winter projects. It's kind of fun. I like it.
it is fun to do stuff like that.
It is.
When you have time.
Yeah, exactly. And for me, I don't have another big business to go to, so it's saves me a little money and stuff. Doing stuff like that.
I never understood that. So, even names are word of rolling boil in here.
Don't think about for the flavor.
Right, but even on dates, it does the same thing. Like the whole thing will be boiling across, and we're only like 210, 211, which is big boiling point high at is 12.
Give it 30 seconds for that.
But it doesn't push it around.
It will. Oh, you can come out.
So we had this
So you will find them eventually.
We had the 60-degree boiling on this ring. We're right on. I was like, oh boy, I got a neighbor up here. So I put it on for 3 days. And 3 of the lines, and I sent him out. Go like this from the main line. That's the tree. The ones that you always miss, you know,
The ones that are right up 40.
and then with all the bonuses and stuff.
So what I don't get is like,
So it's 55 there.
how many gallons do you make this?
12,000, 12,000 liters.
So, I see the sheet said like over 30,000 you get a better price.
Yeah.
So why don't like 6 of you guys working together?
Could be 3 there.
Get that better price.
Yeah, it depends on the valve.
Yeah.
Which side is it coming in at right now from the back?
Yeah.
Nothing? Oh, you're batching. I see. Got it.
And over here on this side, it'll be lower too. On that side.
54? Yeah.
Oh, that one's looking more better. Throw it off place and get more clear. Barrel's still up back there. Oh, that's getting heavy, Tyler.
Oh, what are we?
You can draw it off later. I'll tell this show I told you it was okay.
one way.
Clear all the hose.
No. No. I got 3/4 inch coming out.
You got 2 of them.
Sure that DeWalt has enough power to stir it?
Hey, the funny part is that's an 18-volt DeWalt, and it still does better than a Milwaukee.
Oh, go suck it.
Steroids, it's got a 20 volt on it.
Oh! Supercharged. Well, yeah, the camera's here, so of course it's going to. All right, Tyler.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Yep. It's awesome. This was fun.